Hello Aries, welcome back to my channel, Tarot with Tracy. Today I'm going to do your reading for August of 2021. We're going to start off with an oracle card to get your overall energy for the month. And then we're going to pull some tarot to see what's going on and then get you some advice from the universe. So this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for August of 2021. Can you believe it's already almost August? This is crazy. Well, you have Moth Spirit, Surrender Now. So let's see what's going on with you guys. If you are one of my subscribers, thank you so much. I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate you guys. Please continue with the comments, share the videos. I'm just blown away. You guys are, I'm so touched by all of you. If you have not subscribed yet, would you please consider doing so? It really helps me out. It helps get the messages out there and helps me achieve my dream. So keep in mind, these are very general readings. So if it does not resonate with you, please don't try to make it fit. You can check your other placements and check out those videos as well to see if there's any messages for you there. Well, this is nice. You have the Chariot right in the center, which I love. Okay. So I feel like a lot of you have been really struggling with yourself for the most part. I feel like a lot of you are just not, you're just not happy with things. And you almost feel stuck. You almost feel like you're just stuck in this place where you can't move forward. But changes are coming. They're definitely coming. The Lovers, the Chariot, and the Two of Wands. And that tells me that once you can get past whatever this overthinking is that you're doing, or this just kind of floating through life kind of thing, things are going to start moving very quickly, and you're going to end up with a brand new beginning. You have the Ace of Wands right here. And I see this as like you holding on really tightly right now to something that really doesn't serve you. It's not doing you any good. It's not doing you any favors. And the minute you can kind of loosen that up, you get the Chariot, which is forward momentum right into a new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. So I feel like, you know this new beginning is coming. I don't know why I'm doing that. And it could be money related, but once you get past this, whatever this is that's holding you back, and it could just be burden, like responsibility. But I feel like you're almost at the end of that cycle where you're just ready to dump the load and say, okay, I'm done with that. It's time for me to move forward. And when you can do that, you get the Ace of Pentacles. So that's a tangible gift from the universe. And that sits right next to the Lovers. And then with the Lovers, we have the King of Cups, beautiful. The Chariot, the Hanged Man. Oh, wow, we have 3 aces already. This is crazy. And then the Two of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Wands. So I always see the Ace of Pentacles as like, not always, but as like a precursor to marriage. Some of you may be getting out of a, maybe you went through a breakup or a divorce of some sort, and you just haven't been yourself. You're kind of mourning that, or you have been mourning that. And now it's like, and you've been questioning yourself, like, what did I do wrong? And you're not seeing what this big, huge world out there has got for you. So I would definitely try to take a peek at that. And we're going to just drop cards today, as usual. And really think about the things that you're carrying. Are those things serving you any good? Because then you have the Lovers. And with the Lovers, you have the King of Cups. So that tells me that there's something coming in for you. The Lovers is like a faded karmic union. And you have like the Chariot with the Hanged Man. I think once you change your perspective on whatever it is that's holding you back, things are going to start to move quickly. And then you end up with the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. That's a brand new beginning in everything. And the Two of Wands is about having, basically you have the whole world in your hands, and all you have to do is recognize it. And this moth spirit is starting to make sense to me. If you can't, it's almost like you have to just surrender to the universe. Say, all right, I just give it over to you, and get out of your own way, get out of your head. You really feel like you've been like left out in the cold, and you're feeling very alone. And that is a temporary thing. That is something that you can control, okay? But you've got to get out of your head, and you really need to start speaking your truth. You got the Page of Swords, and you need to start cutting through the bullshit of what's gone on and really look at yourself. You have the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, and then with that is the Hermit. The Hermit is about going within and really taking stock of who you are and finding your inner light and being able to share that with others so that you can help build others up. You can't do that if you're carrying all of this stuff, because the Hermit has to climb to the top of the mountain to get there. And I feel like right now, I think you're at the end of the cycle, quite honestly. But for some of you, I mean, you might still be feeling this huge lack. And what the cards are saying is you've got new beginnings everywhere. You got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. You have the Ace of Wands twice. That is really like a passionate new beginning in life. Things are going to start to move smoother for you. Things are going to get better, but you have to get out of this mindset of there's a lack in your life. There's a poverty of something in your life, because what that does is it makes it you end up standing in your own way. And when you're standing in your own way, the universe cannot flow. And the universe's job is to flow through you, to bring you these gifts, teach you these lessons. And as long as you are in a mindset of a lack, like you're missing something, you get in your own way of that. If you can look and be grateful for what you have and focus on those things that you're grateful for, then you get this victory. You get to be a whole person again. You're working, you planted the seeds for this a long time ago. And you may not even realize that you've done it, but you have. And it's starting to grow, and those seeds are starting to grow. But you still have to take that time and do some self-analysis with yourself. You really need to do that and dig deep into yourself and look at those darker aspects of yourself that a lot of people just don't want to look at. I really feel like you've been through a tremendous heartbreak, and it happened quickly, and it didn't, you didn't quite know what to do with it. But the other thing that I see here is, if I look right across here, you have the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, the Chariot, the Knight of Cups, the Hermit, and the Ace of Wands. So you have two wands here, and you have cards of movement and growth. You also have the Knight of Cups, which is an offer of love. So if it's a relationship that you're looking for, then it's coming for you, but you have to do the work. You have to go within to find, to heal yourself and to repair yourself. I hope that makes sense. Let's get an outcome row here for you guys. You definitely have to surrender to all of this. It's difficult. It's very difficult to surrender when you're trying. You feel like you're doing all this work to to get out of this. But what you're doing is you're focusing on the lack of, which means you're not surrendering. And, you know, whenever I have these thoughts of, you know, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, you know, I have to stop myself and I write it down. You know, what is it that I feel like I'm lacking? And I'll write it down. And then in another column, I'll write down all the things that I do have that I am so incredibly grateful for. What that does is it trains your brain to focus more on the positive than the negative. And believe me, I know, especially if this was a relationship, which it looks like it was, I know how hard that is to, I'm not going to say get over, because I don't think we ever really get over something like that, especially if it was something really deep. But to get through it, and getting over it and getting through it are two different things. And the universe wants you to get through it. Do the work to get through it so it can bring you all these gifts. You know, with the Page of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles, you know, you have all these ideas and these dreams that you want to accomplish in your life. And you have to work at those. You have to work at them, and in order for them to become a reality. You can say, you know, oh yeah, I want the universe to bring me, you know, a Maserati. Well, the universe isn't going to bring you a Maserati if you're not doing the work to get there. And then you have the Emperor. I love the Emperor's energy. He's like all-knowing. But then you have the Two of Swords. Be very careful about falling backwards and overthinking things and feeling like you have to choose. Because most times we don't have to choose. You're building or you're growing this, you know, this new reality for yourself. And when you get passionate about it is when it's all going to start to happen for you. And in order to be passionate about it, you have to surrender. And then you have the World. So, you know, you're dreaming it, you're working towards it, and the world means you achieve it. And then you have the Two of Swords again. Be very, very careful about overthinking things or getting stuck in a decision. Don't keep that blindfold on. You need to take that blindfold off and see the world as it is and move forward as it is. It will get better. And then you have the Ace of Wands again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 aces. And you have the Ace of Wands 3 times. The Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning in everything. A lot of times it's associated with spring, meaning, you know, okay, winter's over, you know, everything comes back to life. That's where you're at. And if you can surrender to that, everything's going to just bloom for you. That's the way I can put it. So I'm going to get you some advice from the universe. Raven, wise woman, a change is coming. You absolutely have to allow the change. The more you block it, the harder the universe is going to push back. And the last thing you want is a tower moment. So you need to accept and allow the change. And then we have message in a bottle. Excuse me. Sometimes all we have to do is put our intentions out there and release it. And just surrender to what's coming to you. You know, if it's not already there, you're blocking it. Aries, I hope this helped. Please let me know how you like the reading. Leave me a comment. I love them. Please keep them coming. And please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hope this helped. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.